When I started dating probably when I was 15, and I think you end up like subtly dealing with being mistreated in certain ways and not even really understanding like what's actually going on until later. You're like, wow, that did a lot of damage to my ego. In particular, there was a boyfriend that was just really dominating. But then it became more of like, he was the man. I had no male friends. I couldn't even really hang out with my girlfriends anymore. It was like either he just had some issue with them or they had some issue with him. And
total control.
yeah, it became totally controlling. And then, even though I was the one that was like supporting like financially and the whole situation, I found him like looking up tons of porn on my computer while he's like doing nothing at home in my place, just like porn all day long on my laptop, so I had to come home. It wouldn't have been as bad if it weren't the situation where like I was supporting everything. He was trying to like supposedly like find work and like...
Oh, he wasn't being too proactive.
Is this a recent relationship?
4 years ago, something like that. It affected me a lot for a while. I started to like let go of that baggage, but for a little while I was like, okay, I'm supporting him like emotionally. I'm getting rid of like everybody else in my life basically. Like I'm giving him physically everything. Like I thought the sex life was great. I thought everything was like great and dandy. And so then now I'm like, okay, now I'm thinking, what am I not doing enough? Like now there must be something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not sexy enough. Maybe I'm not skinny enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. And so then sex became, we'd get there and then I would go into this like shutdown mode of like, is he thinking like, oh, she's not hot right now? Should I be like fucking more like a porn star? Like, it got so heady and it lost everything for me, like the emotional fun part of it, and it just went away because it was just all up in my head. So for a while, yeah, and then I like kind of brought that into other relationships, and that wasn't good. But wow, that just took like a really somber turn.